My goal is to make that as powerful as possible. Okay. Turn behind it with that upper body. Get that right shoulder back to your left foot. And the half-second pause is just, it's not even a pause. It's just the culmination of everything getting there together and then transitioning together, right? If we're standing there neutral like this, and that weight goes that way at all, well, what is it gonna do in the downswing?
Yeah.
But if we're already there to begin with, you got that brace that you're already working. You know, it's kind of like you're working around that knee. That knee doesn't have to make that big drive forward.
Yeah.
Good, because typically what the jostling comes from, or the club dropping behind comes from, is the chest and the hands moving in separate directions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, you know, more of like that.
That's
right
exactly
there.
what it looked like, yeah.
Exactly.
The hands were going this way, the chest was going that way, so.
Okay, so my goal when we do a Hideki drill, my goal is to make that as powerful as possible. Okay, so let me show you a little bit about what you did there, okay? It wasn't the complete, I'm gonna go lefty here, wasn't the complete coil with the upper body, load with the lower body. It was more like this. The arm swing was extra. The body didn't have the big turn. So let's get back to what we did in our very first lesson. Bump the hips forward. For the lefty, that's gonna be to the right. Create that spine angle. Now look at, just turning around my spine angle puts my chest over my back foot. You looked very, I'm gonna give you the righty rendition, stacked on top of it with the arms long. Really turn behind it with that upper body. Get that right shoulder back to your left foot. Get that left shoulder back over here. There you go. See, yeah, you don't want to reverse pivot, right? There you go. And now you're in the spine angle to turn that shoulder back to this shoulder right here. See that right there? And you never had to move laterally to do it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful right there. Boom, there it is, there it is. That was a much better position at the top. It looked like you could rip it from there, okay? Now, the number one thing I told you in that first lesson that I do not want you to forget, and Hideki drills will help this because you can transition your thought from what you feel going back to then what you feel going through. Upper body swing. Okay. This is a big one for some people here because you're gonna help a lot of people with this video today. And here's why. A lot of people have that lower body shoot forward. And then as a result, what happens? The Ferris wheel shoulders, they rotate this way versus around like a merry-go-round. Hit it with the upper body. Okay. Feel the lower body stay in cement. And that's for somebody, you guys, who really, really uses the lower body excessively. Watch, he'll feel like his lower body does nothing here. He's gonna hit this one with his upper body. There it is. See how that lower body didn't drive and slide? So I want here, Kev, come around the front here. I want the viewer to watch this guy's trail knee. And what did you used to do? Tell him what you used to do. It would move, right?
Yeah, it would. Both of these knees would kind of.
They kind of
just
a little dance
go like that.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep the lower body in cement, but watch, it's still gonna be active. We're still gonna see that lower body moving. See that? And what's so funny, that's just such a pure swing right there. It's so clean and it looks so repeatable. So what's important for the golfer to know, if they feel like they are in what I call a position of strength at the top of the swing when doing the Hideki drill, what do I mean by that? Just when you're looking down and you're asking yourself the question, do I feel like I can hit the ball hard from here? Yeah. And you don't feel, and the answer is yes, it's because you're just not connected from the ground up. The golfer places the club there. But if they turn it there and they feel that connection from the ground up, meaning the pressure's in the right spot in the foot, that right shoulder for you turn behind the golf ball, hands and body stop together at the top, you should be able to hit the gas from there and it goes just as far. Important to understand this. It's a really hard drill to do. Remember we used to talk, Tiger used to talk about how much he hated the drill. Yeah. And really, you know, going up there, I say there's three components of connection. It's the club in front of the hands in front of the body center, and where the pressure is in the feet at the times that you have the hands and club in those spots, right? So in the beginning, boom, top, boom. And that right there is fully loaded, right? And that feels to me like I pulled the bow and arrow back to maximum tension. Yeah. And what that then does is, if we go with the bow and arrow analogy, if I pull that back to maximum tension, does it have any relevance as to how long I'm holding that bow and arrow there? It does none, right? It's gonna go the same distance when I let go. That's what you essentially want when you're doing this drill. Okay, so let's talk about the backswing here. So watch this. Good. Let's see how much of a drop we have. None. right?
None. Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
I mean, look how good that is, seriously. Watch. That right there, if we had this going, I mean, that's pure right there.
Yeah.
Lower body's not shooting. Club's not falling behind. Okay, so here we go on this side here. I thought this was much better too. I thought this was still a lot better, and it's a good image for our lower body. Look at that. I mean, dude, for you,
That's a lot better.
it's a lot better. And
Yeah,
see,
both the knees aren't.
yeah, exactly. And you watch that in full motion. Much better.
Much better.
Much better,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So, hey, my big thing for you is, if you see that much progress, you just have to put that half-second pause into your swing.
Yeah.
And the half-second pause is just, it's not even a pause, it's just the culmination of everything getting there together and then transitioning together, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's important for people to understand. When pros look like they're having a pause, it's not necessarily that they're definitively trying to have one. It's as a result of hands, body, and club all arriving at the deepest point together.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. It's like a moment of zero. It's like the car going in forward and then reverse, right? It's like there's a little moment of zero there. Yeah. Same thing. Let's see if we can build it in. And just real split second, but make normal swings, okay? So make the little no Hideki. Little setup adjustment, right? You're gonna make sure that that chest stays still and you're not. Yep. What a nice golf swing, dude. And here's the thing. That was really nice. Shot Tracer's gonna love that one. I didn't get in the way of it too, by the way, Kev. Yeah, I saw that. He looked back right away because I always put my butt right in front of the Shot Tracer.
That's a good one to not put your butt back
That
on.
was a great one to stand to the side
You
of.
can put it back when I
when
I miss one, yeah.
Sure. Hey, real quick though, I got something for you that you gotta remember.
Okay.
If we're standing there neutral like this, and that weight goes that way at all, well, what is it gonna do in the downswing?
Yeah.
But if we're already there to begin with, you got that brace that you're
Yeah.
already working. It's like kind of like you're working around that knee. That knee
Yeah.
doesn't have to make that big drive forward.
Yeah.
It's really good. That last swing was really nice. Oh, look who's this guy. Let's go. What a good golf swing. Right into your button there with the sternum is.
Okay. I'm just making sure that
And
doesn't
make sure
move.
you didn't go that way.
Okay.
I'm holding you still. You're bumping your hips forward.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're just coming straight down. So watch
Okay.
what I do. I just go like this. You can also, like Brian Stark does this one, he'll like hold it right here. And he just goes.
Yeah.
That's a good one, too.
That's exactly what I'm looking for because they keep standing over it and I'm like,
What am I
I
doing?
just keep tilting
That's what
that
you
way.
do. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're just promoting the problem, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.